My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, is the best thing to happen to entertainment since the bagpipes. What do I mean by that, you ask? Well, shit, I think the reasons this show is popular are pretty obvious. Number 1, it's quality made, with good writing, developed characters, and a colorful and unique visual style. Number 2, it's so well made, in fact, that it gave thousands of men around the world the courage to admit that you can like cute things, inspiring lessons, and musical numbers without needing to have a case of the knock gaze. But I'm still gonna give this show a deep anal cyst to fully articulate why so many people obsess over My Little Pony like it was the Catholic Church. Or Cheese Boy. Part 1. Friendship is interesting. Now, I don't know who honestly thinks friendship is a topic only little girls care about. Apart from maybe falling in love or escaping from the Nazis, friendship is the single most important thing that can happen to an adult human being. Your friends are always there for you. They clap at your wedding, lend you money to pay off your gambling debts, give you an alibi when the cops pick you up for burning down an orphanage. So right away, the show is about something interesting. It's more than you can say for, I don't know, Ben 10. I apologize to anyone who actually likes this show. I just saw 5 minutes of it once and I thought it was dumb or something. But you see, friendship is also drama. When you got people with strong personalities, who are just a little bit selfish, interesting things happen. And they happen organically, without dumb hooks or plot tokens. I remember shows from my childhood in the 1890s, like the Jackie Chan adventures. I don't know, they were alright, I guess. But I was chasing down some bullshit no one cared about, like the shards of the Destiny Pot, and the villains were comical one-dimensional stereotypes. Hey, idiots! You don't need people getting punched or jumping off airplanes to make drama. Let's look at My Little Pony. You've got envy, ambition, hubris, madness, more madness, even more madness, so many emotions. Even really classic shows like the Batman series or Beast Wars, I think what we remember most are the characters, the little jokes, even the touching moments of pathos. Feelings are interesting. Macho nonsense is boring. I think even as little kids we knew this. Deep, authentic writing costs more than churning out cheap visual effects to sell action figures.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
Anyone remember that show called Candle Cove? It was on at 4:30 every Sunday. It had that creepy pirate ship that went, "You have to go inside." Part 3. The Little Touches. Now, anyone actually watching a parody of a review about some cartoon pony show is probably 6 times as obsessed with it as me. Shit, I ain't no brony. I just wanted to do my Plinkett impression and learn how to use iMovie. Not like you nerds who probably fantasize about snorting unicorn dust off Rainbow Dash's belly. Her soft, plump, fuzzy little belly. But what I mean by quality made is that a lot of attention goes into the details. And I wanted to point out a few touches I especially like, that you probably noticed because you've watched every episode 18 times, but that if you didn't, your brain did. So in Look Before You Sleep, Applejack performs a heartfelt gesture by putting the cucumbers on Rarity's eyes. So Rarity wants to give her a hug, but she can't see, so she kinda awkwardly stumbles forward a few steps. Griffin the Brush Off, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash play a hilarious prank on Spike. But then the existential horror of his terrible life seems to have overwhelmed him and killed his soul. And they're like, "Oh my god, are you alright?" And once they know he is, they start to laugh hysterically. See, the message is, it's okay to play pranks on people, because pranks are awesome, as long as you don't kill them. Which I think is a pretty bold message for a kid's TV show. Similarly, in everyone's favorite episode, Party of One, I was surprised by how it ended. You see, there's nothing unusual about Pinkie's friends avoiding her. This crazy bitch wants to party every single day. Even in a utopia like Ponyville, without war, venereal disease, or Taco Bell, that's an irresponsible attitude. But it turns out they were avoiding her because I won't spoil it, even if there's zero chance that anyone who's a big enough nerd to watch this review has not seen the episode. Anyway, that was a refreshing twist. It's like the message is, it's okay to be weird and to have a strong personality. Sometimes our very strengths as people can grate on our friends a little, and they have to accommodate that. I don't know, maybe I'm reading into things too much, but it seemed very nuanced. I go on longer, but I gotta run to the liquor store for another box of Franzia wine, 'cause I hate that feeling of sobering up in the middle of the day. I gotta keep drinking till I... Part 4. Why is TV so bad? Well, this is where I stop talking about My Little Pony and talk about our culture a little bit. So if you've reached that stage where you care about nothing but My Little Pony, you can shut this review off now. I will not come to your house and kill your dogs in the night. Anyway, I ain't saying one person is responsible for every TV show, even the Discovery Channel and HBO, showing nothing but crap all day long. But it's this guy, Seth MacFarlane. Now, before you MacFarlane fanboys jump down my throat, I will admit the guy can tell a joke. He's also a demon sent from hell to speed the decline of Western civilization. I know this because the Archangel Gabriel talks to me in my sleep. He also tells me to murder a prostitute every Sunday so baby Jesus won't end the world. Sort of reminds me of what Arthur Smith said about British comedian Alan Carr. He makes jokes like little clocks. He has no interest in context or meaning, only that they cause an explosion of laughter. Seth MacFarlane tells good jokes, but he's also kind of a mean-spirited stoner frat boy who tells jokes to make girls laugh, so the blood will flow to their sex holes. Family Guy even makes fun of this in its opening theme. It promises a return to genuine, uplifting values on TV, and delivers exactly the opposite. Todd McFarlane is laughing at our pain. He's laughing atop the ruins of our civilization. Fuck you. You see, if you've ever been to any kind of college, there's nothing more depressing than playing a Family Guy drinking game with some people you barely know. This happened to me. I snuck into a frat party. This pretty lady gave me her mobile phone number. I'll call her if those two jerk-offs fixing my rotary phone ever get off their lazy asses and get to work. Now every show's a pale imitation of Family Guy, including Family Guy itself. Of course, there are other shows like reality TV, live bear baiting, and stand-up comedy. I don't know. I just feel like some kind of domestic abuse victim when I turn on the old lightning box. Suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, people. Seth MacFarlane is raping our adulthoods. Then I saw this.
You rock. Woohoo.
Oh. So I guess not every TV show has to be like some kind of mean, cynical piece of nonsense or have sex appeal layered on with a trowel. Just most of them. Part 5. We live in a dying culture. Even before I saw this TV show, it never really puzzled me why people, especially men, seem to like it. I did wonder a little why some people seem to have fallen under some kind of mind control, read pony fanfic all day, and probably let their children starve to death months ago. Now, I'm gonna get even more philosophical, which might be weird for an internet review. But the truth is, I get a little philosophical after drinking half a box of Franzia wine, so bear with me. See, modern life is an unbearable drudge across the plane of a ruined culture. What few values we have are rapidly decaying. Not as many people are religious, and science is hard to understand and full of unpleasant truths.
Boring.
Hipsters ruined music forever, politicians are insane, and our unemployed asses can't afford a new Xbox 540. So am I saying bronyism is basically a weird, creepy religious cult? And that if you're a Christian, Jewish, or Muslim brony, you're worshipping idols? Well, yeah. I'm calling the feds on you guys. They're gonna raid your compound, so you better drink up your rainbow-flavored Kool-Aid. but save some for me. Anyway, this is my review. Oh, I came kind of late to the party, so may not have said anything that wasn't said in some blog post at equestriadaily.com, or I am so sick of cartoon ponies to fill the gaping void in my soul.com. I felt like tossing my 2 bits into the bottomless well of the internet, along with all mankind's other perversities. If you like my review, you can check out my web zone or follow me on Twitter. Also, check out Red Letter Media's web zone here, and watch their hilarious review show Half in the Bag. Also be sure to enjoy the fresh, crisp taste of Hot Pockets. Post a comment on this web zone and I will send you a Hot Pocket in the mail. Oh wait, is that copy? Oh my god! What's wrong with your face?